There are two kinds of crosstalk, disruptive and isolating. Disruptive crosstalk is easy to identify, such as a negative outburst or a negative comment while another person is sharing. But this also includes situations when someone is sharing and another person is very enthusiastic about that share, and apparently wants everyone to know their opinion of that share. While being supportive is appreciated, it's also, as you may have noticed, very disruptive and distracting. Isolating crosstalk is an often misunderstood version of crosstalk. Isolating crosstalk occurs when you speak directly to one addict in a meeting and exclude everyone else from the share. Now, you may hear at a meeting someone start their share with, "I know we're not supposed to crosstalk, but I'm going to crosstalk." Yet the funny thing is, they don't actually end up crosstalking. These two examples will make this more clear and highlight the real concern behind isolating crosstalk. For example, say Jimmy right here just shared about losing his job, and he's scared because he can't find work. This would be an example of isolating crosstalk. "You know, Jimmy, I almost lost my job too, bud. And boy, I tell you, man, it's scary. I don't. What was I going to do about paying my bills? I mean, you must be understanding that right now too. So, but you know what? I actually know a guy that could totally help you out. I could hook you guys up, and then you could totally like get a job, and you'll be set for life, and it'll just work out really good." Now you can see how, in sharing in this way, it has excluded everyone in the room from that share by just directing it at him. Now, this would be an acceptable version. "Well, just like Jimmy shared, I too have lost my job, but I just went back to the NA basics. I spoke with my sponsor and reached out to others and asked for help. I relied on my spiritual principles and realized that my higher power loves me and that I would be able to get through this. And you know what? It did work out, and I was able to stay clean just by using those NA basics." Now, the share in the second example was done in a way that included everyone in the share and also brought a solution to that inclusive message, rather than separating everybody and only isolating one receiver of the share. It's okay to reference another share, and okay to reference my own experience with the topic of the other share, but in a way that includes everyone else. And hey, if you have a direct piece of information for that person, that's perfectly okay to give it to them after the meeting. In summary, there is a misunderstanding that by simply referring to another person in your share, that it makes it crosstalk. It absolutely does not. What does make something isolating crosstalk is when directed at the person and excluding the room from the specifics of your share. It is easily avoided by generally sharing about the NA tools used to find a solution. And disruptive crosstalk is outbursts, whether negative or positive, because it is distracting and disrupts the group's ability to hear the person sharing. When we all adhere to the basic structural principles, we make a safe environment for everyone. And our other video about disruptive behavior will go further into aspects affecting the NA safe environment.